My name is Lisa Barton. Originally, it's Bunitiko, but I married an Australian geologist. So when I was 25, I moved from Fiji, and we landed in Melbourne. And from after 4 months, we had to go to Northern Territory in a place called Tennant Creek. And that's where I met the indigenous people in Tennant Creek. There were so many of them because that's where they live around the Northern Territory. A lot of them do live up there. And so when we we were there for 4 years, and then we went to Queensland. And my first taste of Queensland was in Atherton, Tablelands. So we went to a place called Mount Garnet first, and then from there we went to Atherton. And in 1981, we moved to a place called Kalgoorlie in Western Australia. So we were moving all the time, and I tried to blend in with the community. And because I speak English, I guess communication is a big thing when you move into a country. And if you don't know the language, then I think, you're at a disadvantage. So when we moved to Atherton, I loved the place. That was Queensland, warm and sunshine and very green. And so I was so sad to leave Queensland because we had to go to Western Australia in a place called Kalgoorlie. So from green, warm Queensland, sunshine Queensland, we went to Kalgoorlie, which was very brown and dry and very hot in summer and a little bit cold in winter because it's almost in the desert. And so from Western Australia, we moved from Kalgoorlie, we went to Perth, and in Perth, we settled for about 5 years, and then came back to Queensland in Brisbane, and I said to my husband, I don't want to move anywhere else because I really love the weather here, and the climate is good, and the people are good. They're very friendly, and I think when you're happy, you're friendly, so we stayed in Brisbane, and that's where I got involved with the community, the radio program, and also we had English language, teaching English to those migrants who didn't understand English, such as Vietnamese. And also at the church, we had children of young people coming in to Australia with young children. We used to have a play group there. And Queensland, I think, is one of those places that embrace all the different people that come into its towns and cities. And in Brisbane especially, it's a very multicultural city. And they do have a lot of activities that are very inclusive with social gatherings, and they also have individual groups, especially the larger groups that raise funds for their community. And the city council and the local government, that's a local government, of course, and they are very helpful with a lot of those groups. And they provide a lot of free activities to help the migrants along. And I think that's what I love about Queensland. And yes, I'm really happy to be here, and I don't want to go anywhere else.